I don't know.
Yeah, I believe that we are at the beginning, right? Technology still have a long way to go
Needed to
until
improve.
it, yes, absolutely. But yeah, so let's get started. We are live on YouTube right now. As I believe that you already know, we must live stream the immersions. Okay. So just before we get started, just a quick introduction for those that are watching us or will be watching us in the future. Okay. And doesn't know us yet. So TNT, we are a community where we came to communicating for language, right? They're not just English, they're also Spanish, Italian, French, and Mandarin, if I am correct. And the live meeting, like this one, are not regular classes at all. Uh, for first thing, I am not a teacher, so I'm definitely not here to correct anyone. There's no material or homework. We are here just to have a nice chat, right? In order to build confidence and achieve fluency, exercising our speaking, right? In essence, is that. And on the other hand, the best part of being around here, that's why I love being a host here on TNT, is meet different people, talk with different people and about interesting topics, uh something that I never thought before, you know talk about something that is intriguing and make new friends. Maybe it's a good opportunity. Why not? That's why I love being here. But if you're interested to have some classes, have a material, have someone by your side guiding you, you can check all the available plans in our website, talkandtalk.com.br. And let's go. So here in this evening, we have with me Isabella, and it seems it's gonna be just the two of us. Uh, let me see. Maybe we have the questions on the chat as well, and we just watched two videos, real quick ones about tech failures. That is the topic that we're gonna talk about today. Maybe we can start presenting ourselves. First, can you start, Isa?
Sure. So I am Zabella. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Osasco, São Paulo. I work with research and development, a new products, food products in a cacao show. I started in a
No
cacao
way.
show. You,
No way. You are kidding me. Right. No, okay.
I started in a cacao show in last week. I work in a AB Maori, but I change and go to the cacao show in last week, and I work with research and development. And I study women nutrition too. I really like to pass my time with my dog and reading and watching a new movies, go to the cinema, and that's it. That's me.
Awesome. And how has so you mentioned that you are here in the platform around for maybe 1 month, right? How did you
Yes.
find TNT? It was like
In
someone
a
recommended you or
I I seen the LinkedIn in a post from um, Idriane.
Philip?
Idriane is
Oh,
a friend a long time, and I see in your LinkedIn, and I really like the immersions, the talking, and I'm here.
awesome. Welcome again. Be very, very welcome. So, sorry, I interrupted you because it's a real great coincidence, right? Uh, let me see. I also work in Cacau Show as well.
Ah,
but I am from quality control. Let me just share my LinkedIn profile with you so we can connect. So welcome at Cacao Show as well. We didn't know each other until now, but yeah,
What's the
let me just
area that you work in a cacao show?
quality control, they're in
Quality
the,
control.
let me
No,
just
I
quality, just like that. Let me,
control.
because my accent, it's not quality control, quality,
Let me see.
just like that.
Ah, okay. Quality control. Okay.
Let
You
us
work
connect.
at the fábrica.
Yeah, the factory, the industry
Okay.
itself.
I
Please
work
let us
in a
connect.
factory too.
Okay, okay. So let us connect. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Please. And yeah, I live in Barueri, really close. We are neighbors,
Hmm.
almost, right?
Yeah.
Really close to São Paulo in the metropolitan region, in Osasco. Let me see what else. I am 27. I live with my boyfriend. We don't have children or pets. We just have some plants that we like to taking care. What else? As I mentioned, I work with quality control in Cacao Show, a chocolate industry, as you already know. And yeah, I hold a biochemical degree. And on my free time, I love reading. I believe that you mentioned that you're a book lover as well. Awesome. Another coincidence. And yeah, I love going, for outside activities like biking, running, having some sun at my skin. I do not enjoy, staying at home all the time. And yeah, I love to, have some new experiences, especially with meeting new, restaurants. I love eating different foods as well. We go out a lot, me and my boyfriend. And yeah,
Good.
that's pretty much me. The
Nice to meet
pleasure.
you.
Okay, nice to meet you. So maybe we can start with question number one, right?
Sure.
Is can you
So,
read for us and answer it? Share your thoughts about it.
yes. So the question number one, can you think of some of the greatest technological achievements? What about any technology flop? In my opinion, I think of the greatest technology achievement was the internet. Uh, because with the internet, we changed the way that we researching, looking for a new information and communicate community with peoples in the internet. So we saved our time. So I think it's internet became to improve our routine. Enough technological flop. I don't know it's a flop, but I think a mobile message and a cell phone is not a good app because we use WhatsApp and Brazilian peoples prefer the WhatsApp, so we don't use messaging and not so creativo. So I think it's a flop. And you?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely. So I would say also in the first thing, uh, uh, a great achievement. I also would say the internet, but not just for not, giving the same exact answer as you. I would say AI, and AI, yeah, artificial intelligence nowadays it is really on the spotlight, right? everybody's talking about and everybody is using, maybe not for the best things, like creating a whole soap opera, like here in Brazil. I don't know if you have seen the memes, from uh what is the name? Chinese food? Pede chinesa, or something like that, that people were inventing, like a
Okay.
whole fake soap opera. I don't know if you have heard, but yeah, I would say AI and technological flop. Yeah, you give a good example, like uh texting people, but not using WhatsApp or any other apps, only the yeah, the old way of texting. People don't use it anymore since WhatsApp. But I would say also maybe, the cameras, like Kodak cameras, for taking pictures that you
Yes.
on that film. I believe that it was pretty common, maybe in the 80s and 90s, in the beginning of the 2000s as well. But then it happens, I don't know, maybe it started with Facebook and smartphones. So people didn't have any more, physical albums of photos. We started to, put all of our memories in the web, in social media, and then I believe that it flopped, right? It was really popular for a while, but then everybody forgot it, and I believe that the this industry even, yeah, bankrupted. I don't know, declared bankruptcy, faliu, right? Because no one is having, the traditional cameras anymore for a while. So that would
Yes,
be
I
my two
agree with you.
examples.
AI is a good management. I use a lot ChatGPT and I really like it. But AI is not just ChatGPT. It's more
Yes.
things, more management. And I don't know other management use AI. But it's a good management. I agree with you.
Yeah, it started, it's a whole new universe. We only know, the tiny space of the iceberg, that's a whole
Yes.
thing that we cannot see, right? We that don't work with it properly, daily, feel the area. Let me see.
Yes.
Maybe we can go. Oh, this one. I'm curious to know what your opinion about question number 4. Would
Question number
be the
4.
yes question. What would be the pros and cons of being reliant on tech? Like, do not wanting to use and you know don't being so open to it. And how do you think that it can impact our security or life quality?
It's
What do
a
you think
good
about this one?
question. It's a good question. And I think the benefits, I think you can use the internet and research and get a new information in any time, in anywhere, and anyone. You can go and find a new information. You just need internet, Wi-Fi, and cell phone, notebook, or tablet. You just need that, and you can get the information. Is a very easy to get the information. A good is I think is a good benefit. And um in the other view, if you don't have a cell phone or a notebook or internet, you can't do anything. You can do nothing. So you can research any new information. You can do nothing. If you go to a library, you can use a book for research and making information. But you don't have a cell phone or anything like that, you cannot do nothing.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you that we have tech has brought us a whole world of new ways of doing things in a easy way, easier way, right? And having more time for doing uh, other things. But yeah, the first thing of all would be if a person is reliable on reliant on tech, her or him would be like uncommunicable at first, right? Because we use it all the time for, texting. Not, I believe that nowadays, the calls are not so common, only for the closed one that we use. But yeah, and all about what you mentioned, getting an information, studying, researching, the ancient ones would go to a library looking for a book, then looking for the pages and the chapters of something, then, oh, I found it, the information that I was looking for. And nowadays it's just on literally in the palm of our hands, right? But yeah, I would say that the cons would be, like that, taking more time for doing things that nowadays we do easily. And the pros, I don't know, of someone being reliant to tech. Maybe sometimes we are, I don't know if you have uh, the same opinion as me, but sometimes I struggle a little bit, for disconnect of the
Yes, is a
social
problem.
media and the cell phone. So sometimes I do believe that impacts a little bit, my mental health sometimes, and, you know, make me a little bit lazy sometimes, for doing the stuff that I need to. And but yeah, I would say the pros would be like a person more, you know, focused on her or him in the present, not comparing himself or herself with the others, right? I would say that that would be a pro.
I agree
And
with you.
how do you think can impact our security or life quality? Oh, this one. I don't know. Security. How can I say this one? Do you have your answer for this last part? Like, uh, how do you think about this one? Our security. I don't know.
What's the question? What's number of this question?
Question number 4, the last part of
Number
it.
four.
You
Ah,
know,
okay.
I don't know, because nowadays we are being watched all the time. There are a lot of cameras for everywhere, right? I don't know. It makes us more as a safer society. I don't know. Sometimes I think no, that not, you know. But yeah, I would say that life quality, it made things that we would take a while. We can do it in a more efficiently way, faster. But sometimes we get lost with it. By on one hand, we have, all these pros, but on the other hand, I don't know if you have the same thing as me, but I get lost on, of the sea of possibilities and information as well, because it's a lot of things, that we are bombarded all the time.
Yes, the
Oh,
mind
what do you think?
is going to pesado. I don't know how can I explain that, but I understand you.
Yeah, I feel it. Let me see. Um, Let me see another question. That one is curious. Question number 7. You as a I forgot. You are from, you know, HR. No, not HR. Oh, research and development.
Yes, research and
Yeah,
development.
yeah, yeah. You as employee of this field, this area. About question number 7. What do you think? How do you manufacturers and developers handle product recalls due to technological issues? Maybe I
Mm,
was like trying to ask you, like, you as a developer, not specifically in tech, but you develop products, right?
yes.
Chocolate ones, food. How you guys, think about all the way through, when you're trying to develop something, a new product?
Yes, I think technology is not just internet or things like that. Technology is innovation, being creative. So I think technology is it's match with research and development. And think
Yes,
about
absolutely.
this question.
Yeah.
The first step, I think we have to identify the problem, understand what is the problem. We do a new products, a new technology, and put in a line in manufacturing, and it's good. But we need to understand we have a problem in this line, so we think to understand what is the problem, to understand studying this problem, and improve that line, improve the products. And when we receive a feedback for a client, we need to understand this feedback and improve our products. And I think we need to do a feedback our client to need to uh, dar a new products from the client to experiment a second time and make a new feedback about this products improve. I think it's a good way.
Oh, got it. It's a good strategy, right? You develop and, you know, bring the clients for this, flow. So giving you inputs about what they are looking for, or what they are thinking, what they need, right? So you can, create a whole product or service to, you know, to please them, and, make them happy and make them buy from you, right? But yeah, this one is a really good
Listen the
explanation, right?
client, listen the client and improve our products, improve the technology we use in these products. Is a good way to
Yeah.
follow.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And yeah, I could say that, like, recalls and identifying problems in a production line is kind of something that I'm used to, right? Because I work with that every single day. But yeah, every time that we can almost no, and ever every time, always there is space and opportunity for, you know trying something new, trying something better, improve something. There is always a space for doing it. And of course, we must have in our minds that the client is the boss, right? The real boss. And so we have to give all that they need and expect from us, right? That's the job of quality. In every single factory and industry, usually we are seen as, like uh the the guys that are not so cool, that because they we are the bad people that point out the mistakes and uh, make the do's and don'ts, and you know usually we have this problem with the other areas.
Yes,
But
in the all the areas and all the companies has the type of the problem.
yes, yes, let me see. Interesting. So, oh, okay, let me see if we can go to another question. Oh, this one. Maybe we can go back to question number two. I want to hear your opinion. What are some common causes of technological failures? Have you ever did you ever have, kind of the experience of the guy of the first video, like something that you really need, and then you were depending on some tech, and then didn't work properly, or uh, you know have you ever experienced something like that?
Uh, the type of the video, I think not. But I think the key in the door is a technology too. We just needed to choose what technology we want to use. The key or more robust, like the first man in the video. But yeah, it's common failures, right? And I think the most failures I can talk about technology is, I think, is complexity to use a new mobile or app. Some apps is very difficult to use to understand what we need to do for use the mobile. So for example, email, it's so easy to me. I think it's so easy for use. Another problem to use email, but my mom has a problem to use email. She don't understand how to use. She don't understand the management in the mails, and I think we can do a better design in the mail for people's like my mom understand how to use it. So I think is a is a tech failure maybe. Um, some apps so very difficult to use. That's my opinion.
Did you yourself have ever had this difficulty, like with some app and learning some apps? Because usually we think about,
Sure.
the elders, the old ones, our mothers and fathers and grandpas and grandmas, but sometimes we struggle a little bit. Have you ever experienced something like that, with some app? Yes or no?
Yes, I use a very apps that I think that's difficult to use, but now I can't remember a app that I cannot use, but a lot apps that I cannot use, so it's very difficult.
Yes, maybe they should listen to the clients more, right?
Yes.
So they can adapt, right?
Sure.
For
A new
so
design.
people can, yes, yes, so people can understand better how to use it, and spread for all the places and all the generations, right? Because as you mentioned, and that's it's quite common, right? People, older people that are from another generation struggles a little bit with some techs, right? And adapt and how to use them. But yeah, maybe the companies should listen to the clients more and try to adapt and make more easy to see and understand.
Improve this mobile.
Absolutely. Uh, let me see. Maybe, mhm. Maybe we can go. Oh, this one. Question number 8. Can you read for us out loud and share your thoughts about it, please? Could you?
Sure. So number 8, what role does user training and education play in prevent technology-related accidents, abuse, or misapplications? Um, it's a good question too. I think the deal to train our employees and the company and training to explain the company what they have to do in an emergency case, in an emerging technology case. Um, it's good to make good passwords, strong passwords, and protect our need to work or spreadsheets or documents and continuous update the technology refers to how to use technology, how to protect the technology, and always do training in education the employee. I think it's that.
Absolutely. Yeah, you give a really common and example, like it happens all the time in the companies, right? And when you mention about, you know, the the passwords, right? And information um, like protection as well, because data nowadays they are the new petroleum, right? They are we can do a lot of things with uh, some access and data, and there are some data that are sensitive, right? And you, people can use to get some advantage or get to know some information about someone, a group of people, or even a company, like a rival in the field, the area, right? But yeah, I would say not only, training, specifically, hard skill, how to use new tech. Like, I was kind of thinking, I don't know if you paid attention on the second video, like, the robo taxis in San Francisco, like they are spreading. There are a lot of them, you know, going on and on through the city. But the journalist mentioned that some people, they don't have a good conscience because they started to having sex in the cars because it's cheaper in the hotels. So no, it's not. It was not created for that.
It's
But
not
people were
good.
like, just because it doesn't have any other person there, it doesn't mean that you're gonna take advantage of this tech and use for something else. That is a good example of misapplication. So it's education in a basic way, like civilian way. So don't do that. Don't use this for get some advantage or trying something that it's
Make
not
rules for
legal.
use.
Yes, some rules, right, as well. And creating and educating some raising a society with ethics and the conscious. And okay, I have all these tools on my hand for doing this and that, so I will do it and use them in the best way that we can, right? Something like that I was kind of thinking. Because, sometimes we failed in some basic stuff. But yeah, it's the human being. Beautiful, right? So, oh yeah. So maybe we can go like question number 9, maybe. Can
Question
you
number
start this one?
9. Sure, let me see. So number 9, in your opinion, how govern govern governments and regulatory bodies can respond to tech failures? Mm. Um, I think it's good to make um, supervision, supervision, what is implemented, and I think never. We know that sometimes don't have supervision in this case in the technology. So I think we needed to, and as governments make approaches and focus in a subject for parts. We need to focus on that and improve this part and improve this part. So I think vazamento de dados is a problem now. I think is a really, really problem, the top one, the problem. And I think the government needed to do a project for improving that part. Work for don't vazar dados more.
Hmm.
And I think it's my opinion to do it step by step and make it products, improving the subject, and after improve the subject, we don't have a supervision, and I think we needed to do a supervision and work in a products in the top step by step.
Absolutely. Love it. You nailed it. Loved your answer. And I don't know, maybe we can, a good example that is pretty recent, like in the field of AI, as we mentioned, because, it's like, it's just a merge, like this, it's a whole new thing. So, like, people were using for all the types of stuff.
A bad
And
things.
yes. And we don't even have a regulation, like laws, like put some rules, like you mentioned before. We didn't have rules on how to use it, when to use it. And it's important to, put some rules and try to guide the way, because then we can use the text for, you know, the best way that we can and for achieving good stuff. Like you can see, I remember when AI started to, pop, like a lot of people were like copying, uh, famous singers and voices, like in creating a whole new song with their
Yes, I
voices
remember.
song. But hey, what about the you know my it's like their voices, like you could not use it, like I forgot how to say this one in English, but you know, like uh I forgot the expression even in Portuguese, but you have to respect the creators, like it's their voices. It's not something
I
that you
don't,
can steal and use for doing all whole different things, but it's important, and I believe that governments should pay more attention and try to create these rules that will guide us and how to use it. But yeah, and even like you mentioned, like we were saying before, data and all aspects, it's really important. It's something that we should, pay attention and taking care more. It's not something that you can only lost and, oh, I lost some data and someone accessed it, because like it's information and valuable information, right?
yes.
Let me see, we still have some time. Oh, this one. I'm curious to know your opinion. The last question, question number 10. Do you believe that society's increasing reliance on tech makes us more vulnerable to failures, or does it enhance our resilience? What do you think? We are more vulnerable to commit mistakes, and tech can make some mistakes, as we saw in the first video and the second one as well. But what do you think? What's your opinion?
I think we are dependent to the technology. It's a good, it's a good thing. I see that's think the positive way. We are dependent in a technology. Without my notebook, I cannot work. So I'm dependent to my notebook and I dependent to internet for working. I depend on the internet and my notebook to study, to be in this immersion I need to my
Yeah.
notebook. So yes, we are dependent, but it's a positive thing. I think it's a positive thing because the internet we can we can rest our time to do more things and facilitate internet facilitate our routine, our daily routine. And yes, I think we are resilience using the internet. We need to technology or uh, we need to use technology for our advantage. It's a good thing, and that's think make our resilience. I think that both things. We are resilient in using a technology, but we are dependent too.
Yes, I agree with you. Sometimes, how can I say? Yeah, I, especially, when we get uh, out of power, electricity in our homes, that I you know, can see and really understand how dependent we are from, tech. Because when we can use it, we feel like empty, because all the stuff that we need, like you said, to work, to communicate with other people, and we use it a lot. Sometimes it's the good side of the coin is that it can make possible things that it couldn't be in the past, like this immersion. We are not in the same room, and although we are still studying English together, enjoy our time together, it would not be possible like some decades ago, right? But nowadays it is, so it's good. But on the other hand, I don't know, maybe we, you know, get too long on this, world of tech, internet, and social media as well. And sometimes we forgot some stuff that they are right uh, in our side, our real life. But maybe we should try to, balance a little bit more the use of it and, disconnect a little bit. It's something that I try, but it's tough, right? Sometimes, especially because, you know, we use it all the time for working, especially. But yeah, maybe I would also say that tech made us more resilient, sometimes more lazy to do stuff, but resilient in general, right? Try, to think about different ways of doing something in a creative way. Like you mentioned, the tech can be related with, you know, creativity as well. But yeah, we can, see all this information and try to create something new. So it's uh, a good uh, sea of opportunities as well.
Yes,
Awesome.
I agree with you.
Awesome. So unfortunately, our time here is over because I would have to close the meeting. But first, before I do it, I must share some links with you. I don't know if you already have them and see them in the last immersion that you were, attending. The first one is for the survey. So please, if you can go there, put your honest feedback. Don't worry, it's anonymous. We don't know when and which person did the answer the survey. Okay. So me as a host, what I can do better, the immersion, what if you like it or not, you know, you can be honest. And let me see what else. Yeah, and I will also love to hear what you are interested to discuss in the future. And really helps me out when I am out of ideas, for bringing new topics here from for TNT. So I would really appreciate it if you can go there, okay, and answer the survey. The second one is for TNT's website. And the third one is for this live on YouTube. So if you can go there, hit the like button, subscribe to TNT's channel would mean a lot for us as well. Okay? And I believe
Okay.
that's it. Thank you, Isabella. Good night, good
Thank
rest,
you.
and hope to see you through the week, maybe in the work. I will
Yes.
have
We are
to
that sitting, the work and immersions and talking too.
absolutely. And I hope to see you in the next immersion of mine. It's always Monday, 10 p.m. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.